I'm Grace. I'm an art director student at Miami Ad School. I grew up here. I came here when I was 4, so I basically lived here all my life, kind of adjacent to Toronto in different places. I went to McMaster. I did a honors Bachelor of Commerce, specialization in marketing, but I didn't exactly know the title of what I wanted to do was creative advertising or art direction in general. I just did like a general marketing degree. I've heard really good things about Miami. It was like a portfolio school, and I didn't know what that was at the time. I think it was just like the most in line with what I wanted to do, and it seems like the fastest trajectory to like where I wanted to be, so it was the best choice for me. I've always had like a really strong visual arts background, but I also kind of like the businessy side of things, and this just seemed like a really good mix of the two. I get to be creative and I get to like make somewhat works of art, but I also get to work within the realms of brands and businesses, which is a good mix of everything I wanted to do, so yeah. We had a prof that really wanted us to compete. There was no student category this year, so we just went for the professional category. We were all in the same class, and we all kind of started around the same time, so we just like got put together in a lot of different classes. We were a pretty big team of 5, which to be honest, I think was probably a better thing. I kind of like how everyone brought their own thoughts and feelings to the project, especially the topic that it was about. I think having like different groups of people was really useful. I think the insight that we had was that there's so many different like cultural spreads around the world that are like tasty, that could go well with peanut butter. Like peanut butter doesn't just have to go with jelly. And I think we actually took a really long time to pick like which specific spread that we wanted to do. There were like so many, but we ended up with the 3 because they were based on like the largest demographics that we had in Canada in terms of like immigrants and like BIPOC. I kind of like to look at my own life first and my own experiences, like what problems do I have with this specific brand or what the specific thing, and what solutions are meaningful to me. So that's where I try to go first, and if I can't find anything from that, obviously try to do a little bit of research. ChatGPT is great, and Elio is great, yeah. I like ideating. And then somewhat like the designing process as well. But I think like when people are like together and everyone's just like shouting ideas and like trying to like really flesh them out and make them better and all that stuff, I think that's definitely like my favorite part. Building it is the hard part. Think big. One of the only times you're able to actually like have blue sky thinking, no budget, no limits, take risks is like as a student. So go as big as you can possibly think, because that's gonna be like one of your only opportunities to do so, I feel like. Hi, I'm Grace, and I won silver in the National Advertising Challenge.